Boom! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Perfect Bag. My name's Clint, and today we've got for you another one-take bag review. That's right, that's what we do on this channel. What are we talking about today? Well, I've got a fun one for you today. Check this out. I mean, that's a great-looking bag. This is from Alchemy Goods. Ag. I like this. They've got like a periodic table of elements logo going on here. So Alchemy Goods. Love the name of the brand and love the look of this bag. What is this bag? This is the Brooklyn bag, and they make this in a lot of different materials, but this is the one to know about. This is made from bike inner tubes. That's right, bike inner tubes. What? How dang exciting. All right. What is a one-take bag review? You're going to get a straight shot walkthrough of this bag. Interior, exterior. Then after that, you always on this channel get two things that I like about the bag and two things that could be better. Let's get into it. The Brooklyn backpack, and this is Mandarin. See the red? This is the Mandarin colorway of the inner tube version of this bag. And you can see there are some cool little one-off details here. Like I've got a little patch right here going on, and there's some labeling right here. Yeah, it's used bike inner tubes, recycled. They're cool. All right. Exterior walkthrough first. The star of the show is the material. It feels awesome. Like, I don't know if you have felt a bike inner tube lately, but it feels awesome. You have a slash pocket here that we're going to get into here in a little bit. You can see just every bag will be a little bit unique. Mine says Kinda, probably Kindle. It says 700X SU. Like it's just kind of luck of the draw in terms of any extra features. You can see kind of the ribbing here. I think that's a patch. Yeah, side, same thing, beautiful. But on the back and bottom, we've got a nice nylon material. It's quilted on the back with a little cross pattern and some high contrast stitching. I think that looks really good. Up top here, you've got the inner tube used as a liner for the handle. Yeah, that feels really nice, and it's stitched on so it doesn't move around. Feels nice to interact with. I can't overstate how nice the inner tube feels, like this rubberized. I've had a couple of other bags that have kind of a rubberized finish on them, notably the Dakine Workshop 23, which is just one of my favorites ever. But this bag feels great to use and feels great to interact with. It is svelte. I think they list this thing at 16 liters, feels like 12 liters. It is really, really tight, but it's tight because it's narrow, not because the height or width of the bag are small. So the size of the bag feels like a GoRuck GR1, but the depth of the bag feels like half of that bag. So hope that makes sense to you bag aficionados out there, but it is a great size. And there's just not enough super narrow backpacks, which are great for EDC. But it's a super narrow backpack, but it carries everything you want to carry, and it does so comfortably. I was a little nervous about the old straps on this, but I can report back, and I'm delighted to do so, that they feel really nice. It's not the best harness system in the universe, but it is totally comfortable. You got a lot of play in the length of the straps. There is no sternum strap. You should know that. I wish they had done that. But yeah, it looks good, and I love, they've got a version without the high contrast red, but I really like that high contrast red. Time to get into the pocketing. I should say, at the time of me shooting this review, this is a $150 bag. Seems like a cool company. Seems like the right price point, too. So they're doing cool stuff. They also have a wax canvas version of this bag that looks really good. So make sure you check out this company, Alchemy Goods. Link in the video description. And as always, everybody, those are not affiliate links. I am not an affiliate marketer. I'm not making money when you buy things that I think are cool. I'm just telling you about things that I think are cool. All right. And by the way, if that's not a reason to sub up on the channel, if you love bags, I don't know what is. This pocket first. This pocket first, because, man, this pocket is a joy. Go Ruck, Sea Tactical, everybody with a slash pocket on the front of your bags, take note. This pocket is a joy. What's in this pocket? Well, first we've got a light gray interior. And when I reach in, I'm using it as quick access for my phone, and it is super quick access. It runs kind of right here, so it does slope down with this pocket because you can't go across without adding extra layers of fabric in, but it slopes down a little bit, but it is plenty large for battery backup, for devices, phone, Kindle even would fit in that, no problem. It is a great pocket. Super usable behind this, again, beautiful orangey red YKK zipper. Not AquaGuard, thank you. Not AquaGuard, which would have looked silly up against the rubber of the inner tube, I think. Then you've got the slash pocket. The slash pocket is super deep, as you would expect. It's just a drop pocket. I've got a battery backup in there. Got my wallet in there. AirPods in there. Anything else? I think that's it that I put in there right now. It does go up vertically too. It's the whole front panel. You won't really use the vertical. But I do like that it's a slash pocket. I think it looks gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous looking bag. And really fun to use. All right, there's only one more pocket, and it's the main pocket, the main event. How far does it zip? A little bit beyond half. So it's a little bit more than a half zip. We open it up, there's no pocketing on the inside panel of the bag. There is this quilting from the back panel that we saw on the laptop pocket. There is a really nice laptop pocket. Swallowing up my MacBook, no problem. I think it would handle a 15 or 16 inch laptop without any real issue at all. All right, inside here, you can see there's plenty of room for daily essentials. This is a slim bag, and it's kind of a small bag, but it also is just really good, really nice. Okay, I've got an ultra pouch in here from Air that I've been carrying in my bags a lot lately. I've got a notebook in here, a Green Room 136, random knickknack. I just love these things. If you don't have these, you gotta get them. Order like 5 or 6 of them. Just incredible. Water bottle, because there are no water bottle pockets on the outside or inside. So you're just sticking that thing into the bag, okay? And then down in here, I've got my gimbal and Sharpie. Look, you got 3 pin situations over here. This last, I mean, look at this. So pin, but it's real tight right there, real tight. This one's a little thicker. This one's a little less thick. So you got maybe a quality issue right here. Maybe with the width of these, maybe, might be intentional, but I kind of doubt it. And then another of these, I love these things, by the way. I think I've got a link in the video description to these. It is handy as crap. Look at this. Plugs into a wall to recharge, and you got USB-C and Lightning and micro USB, but everything's built in. You don't need anything but that to get through the day. Just dynamite. All right, little pocket knife and some antibiotic, because your boy is a klutz. But you can see down in here, there is just a ton of room. It's really nice. This admin pocket matching, so look at this. See the slope here? Slope, and then you open it up, slope. It matches, so visually, you've got the kind of same dynamic going on inside the bag as outside the bag. That tells me that somebody at Alchemy Goods is a designer, like a true designer. They're paying attention to all the elements here that make this bag fun to use and good looking. They didn't have to quilt stitch the back of this bag, but they knew it would up level the design. They didn't have to rubberize the handle up top here, but they knew it would elevate the design. Yeah, I could go on. It's a great little bag. I really have loved carrying this thing, and I've got to say, I've gotten a lot of comments on this bag From a distance, it looks like really lush leather. And as you get up close to it, you're like, wait a minute, what is that? And then you're like, is that tires? It's really a neat effect. You can see also how it kind of captures the light here. Yeah. So great looking bag. Two things I love about the bag. Well, it would be cheating to say that the bag is great looking. I've said it 400 times already. You'll just have to take my word for it. This looks even better in person than it does on the website, which is so rare. So rare. Okay. First thing I love about this bag is this front pocket. Like this is, I've given GoRuck, Sea Tactical, everybody a lot of shit about the lack of usability of this drop pocket. The slash pocket, GoRuck's goes like this. Sea Tacticals goes like this, but this kind of one drop pocket on the front situation. And I always thought the solution was to put a second pocket down here, but I always said that would kill the visual of the front of the bag. You know what doesn't kill the visual of the front of the bag? This pocket. Like, this is really smart. Somebody was really thinking. This pocket, excellent to use. And imagine wearing the bag and you swing it around this way on your left shoulder, and you can access this pocket easier than you could a quick access pocket up top. So this, I mean, obviously if you swing it around on your right shoulder, you ain't getting anything, but this does give you an easy to access option. Yeah, I love the design of that pocket. I love the volume of that pocket, and I love that they went with the pop of Mandarin red. Totally cool. Alchemy goods, everybody. All right. Second thing I really like about this backpack, this is all these slim backpacks, and I've got a growing collection of them. All these slim laptop backpacks, basically, they are laptop carriers with a couple of extra things. And they do the job so much better than any laptop sling that I've had. When I carry a laptop, I either like a slim laptop backpack, and I'm talking about daily carry, not trips, not large loads. Obviously, EDC bags can go all the way up to 25, 26 liters and be really useful. But this thing is slim as a briefcase, but it's super crazy comfortable. It's just well done. So I love the laptop section of this bag. The quilted back is cushioned. This is cushioned, it's suspended. It feels fun to use. So as a laptop carrier, if you say this primarily, its reason for existence is to be an excellent laptop carrier, then you've got to walk away saying mission accomplished, Alchemy Goods. I can't speak to what degree I love this bag because of the inner tube or because of the shape of the bag and the usability of the bag and the comfort of the bag, because all those I've enjoyed a lot. But would the wax canvas or Cordura hold up in exactly the same way? I just don't know. I can't tell you because I haven't tried them. But this one is so fun to use. Like super fun to use, as a matter of fact. Okay. Two things that could be better about this bag. Well, first off, I think it's a missed opportunity to not do any pocketing at all on the front panel of this bag. It feels less thoughtful than everything else. Just two slim mesh pockets that are zippered on the front there would be epic. It would finish this bag. It would finish this bag. Just a little extra storage option. Yeah, cords, etc. It would finish off this bag. And then I've got to say, this admin panel, it looks great, and I love the slant of it that mimics the front of the bag, but I'd rather have a couple large pockets than these pin slots, and I would also really like to see a different material. So maybe a stretch mesh on the inside rather than just repeating the liner. It would feel a little bit more premium, like this quilted part feels, like this exterior feels, like the zippers feel, like the handle feels. Everything feels premium and feels nice. And then you get in here to the main compartment and it's missing pockets, and the admin section is just dated, I think everybody who's making admin panels just by running a seam onto some liner really needs to think twice. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed looking at this bag. I hope Alchemy Goods is another brand that wasn't on your radar and now is because of the channel. They're doing cool stuff. Check out their brand, check out the Brooklyn backpack, and let me know if you've tried this one in any of the other materials. I'm curious how they feel and how it stacks up to the high quality of this bag, because I've got to say, I really, really like this sucker. And in case you're wondering, I am going to start trying to do a little bit more pure measurements on the channel. So we're looking at 13 inches by 18 inches by 3 1/4 inches for the bag. And I also want to start weighing bags so you can tell how heavy they are. So got a few new tricks, right? And I'm gonna still try and do this all real time for you. So sometimes you'll see me do this on camera. Sometimes I'm gonna do what I do right now, which is hold it off camera and say it is 1.43 pounds. So 1.43 pounds total weight empty for this bag. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you as always for the love and the support. And yeah, everybody, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.